broadcast is brought to you by the Lake Area Eagle Stops, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company in downtown Versailles, the Osage Beach Hy-V, Citizens Farmers Bank in Stover, American Sun Control, Jason Blankenship CPA, the Ranch House Coffee Shop in Stover, Emmy's a Boutique in downtown Versailles, Central Ozarks Medical Center, the Shed Batting Cages, Barbering by Drum, Stover Milling Company, GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, Citizens Bank of Eldon in Versailles, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, Bright Printing and Promotional Advertising, Vera Cruz in Versailles and Vera Cruz Jr. in Stover, HD Forest Products, the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles, the Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurel, Versailles Total Fitness, Roland Sullivan Wealth Management, Big O Tires, Baxter's Lakeside Grill, and S&S Auto Insider. Now coverage of the Stover Basketball Tournament on MoSportsZone.com and KS95.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of KS95 Sports. We are live at the Stover Dome. It is semi-final night for the boys, and we're opening things up here with the Versailles Tigers and the Eldon Mustangs. Yes, the two teams we cover throughout the season. They're meeting up here in an old-school rivalry game, and they're about to duke it out for the right to move on to the championship of this 71st annual Stover Tournament. I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me, Britt on the camera, and by popular demand, after being harassed for the last couple nights of where's Britt? What happened to Britt? Why can't we hear from Britt? Where's the illustrious Britt?
I still don't know what that word means.
I don't either, but either way, we put a mic back on her. Britt, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
It's nice to hear from you again.
Is it? Yeah, I know you missed
Well,
me.
apparently everybody wants to hear from you because now we've created all this mystery. So now you're like a celebrity, so you got to start living a better life.
Britt, will you tell the people the truth of why we haven't heard from you the last few games?
Yeah, Colton broke my headset, so you guys couldn't actually hear from me, and he just decided to fix it because their income was low.
Yes, I broke okay, whatever. We're going to go with that. Nonetheless, we are 5 minutes away from the opening tip here in our Eagle Stop pregame show, all part of our Martin Metal broadcast. Versailles and Eldon, winner goes on to the championship. This is a huge game for both of these teams for a lot of different reasons. First off, both teams looking for a spark at this point in the season that could propel them as they go into conference play and really get into the heart of their basketball schedule. I mean, Jason, what did we talk about the other day? Was this 117 years, these
117 years, I believe.
So they might be familiar with each other.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think they've ran into each other a time or two over the last century.
I did not get to talk with Coach Espinoza before the game. He was a little busy talking with the boys and whatnot, but I did go down and talk to Coach Caudell. And I got to tell you, the respect that Coach Caudell has for this Versailles team, because we talked about some different things. I said, Versailles struggled to rebound the other night. Do you think you can take advantage of that? Where do you see, your holes to attack at? And he said, here's the thing, man. I don't care about the last game. When we play each other, it's always good. He said we played in the summer, and it was a tough game. It was chippy. He goes, also, it's a rivalry. These kids know each other. He said everybody amps up their game. He's like, so I'm not looking at this as, I think we've got an advantage here.
Yep.
He said, I've told my kids, you're going to have to show up. You're going to have to play good basketball and play at your best level if you want a shot to win this game. So Coach Caudell seems to have a lot of respect for this Versailles team.
Well, didn't they split last year after two close games, if I remember?
I think you might be right.
We split last year, and then we played this last summer. And I know this, it was close. Eldon won, and there was a lot of fireworks. But, of course, that's summer basketball when everybody's...
Oh, yeah.
But there was a lot of fireworks, what I understand, and kind of a... usually when that happens, that usually means you're kind of waiting to see each other again down the road. And that down the road is tonight. So it's going to be a good game. I'm
very much excited for it. On the flip side of things, they both got here in very different fashions. I felt like Eldon was very dominant in their opening round. For the Versailles Tigers, the first half, a little questionable. They got off to a slow start, but the second half, something came to life in that third quarter, and the Tigers looked like a different team. I would argue Versailles played some of their best basketball of the season in that second half last game.
Yeah, I would too. To me, Versailles, if you're going to come out and if you're going to shoot the threes, because I felt like the other day we kind of just settled for threes, and they just weren't. We haven't been shooting the ball very well from long distance in this tournament. But once we start going inside, once we, Big Harmon was inside doing good. Braden hit a few from the outside, kind of got us going. But if we're going to try to live by that three, we better have a backup plan. And then what's that backup plan? And That's just power basketball then.
And the flip side of that for the Eldon Mustangs, I think their strength has been the balance. Yes, you know what you're getting out of the big two. In that sense, I mean, you look at Cody Tam, who can go off for 25 any night he wants. We always talk about, when we cover the Tipton ladies, how Clara Williams is the most athletic girl in any gym she walks into. Cody Tam almost makes me mad how athletic he is.
I know. Watching
him in warm-ups, he goes from a walk to just casually two hands, back scratcher dunks it. I'm like, you didn't even wind up. You didn't try to jump.
Yeah, he's athletic, man.
And then Britton Ahart, obviously, another one who has shown us not only the athleticism, but he may have the best pure three on the team right now. Britton has really been carrying the scoring load. So it's been a nice balanced duo between those two early in this season.
And they worry me because, another thing, I hate to pick on Versailles, but we didn't rebound real well. And if we don't get a body on those two guys there, Ahart and Tam, they'll get every rebound there is tonight, just because they are taller than anybody we have. And, it's probably a little bit more athletic as far as inside than anybody we have, too. So you're going to have to get a body on them if you're Versailles and really box out hard tonight.
I don't know that the size advantage is going to be as distinct as you think, because I'm sitting here thinking about it. Britton is going to be the biggest kid on the floor tonight by a little bit, but Britton's thing is he's not only tall, but he's a built tall. Now, I think Big Harmon's going to have to match up with him a little bit at times, but then I look at Cody. Cody and Braden are very similar size there, both very athletic young men.
I think Tam has springs unlike anybody to go for a vertical, straight-up jump. That's where I think he has a huge advantage.
He may have springs unlike anybody in this tournament, but we're going to take a break for the national anthem. We'll come back with the Eagle Stop starting lineups. It's Eldon. It's Versailles. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Building season is here, and a great time to visit Martin Metal for the next agricultural, residential, or commercial project on your list. Trusted throughout the heartland, they continue offering only the top quality products in the industry, which ensures beauty and durability for years to come. When in need of a post frame or a stud frame building, you can depend on the dedicated professional staff to help you get your job moving forward. Call 573-378-4050 and speak with a professional today. That's 573-378-4050, or check us out online at martinmetal.com.
Hey, Missouri, when you're looking for a reliable pit stop, look no further than Eagle Stop. Family owned with over 50 locations. Whether you're gassing up or grabbing snacks, you'll always get a clean, consistent, and quality experience. And you're going to want to reward yourself with snacks, drinks, and fuel discounts. Download their brand new app today. Earn points with every purchase. Eagle Stop, where your journey is their passion. Stop by today and see why they're Missouri's favorite.
Whoa, Central Ozarks Medical Center, your health, our mission.
This winter, support those in need who may need a warm winter coat this season. It's the Central Ozarks Medical Center's Winter Coat Drive. Please donate any new, gently used, or freshly laundered jacket, coat, gloves, hats, scarves, or any other winter wear. If you or your family member need one of these items, simply stop by any location and grab something off the rack. You'll find COMC locations in Camdenton on North Business Route 5, Osage Beach at 3870 Columbia Avenue, Richland at 304 West Washington Avenue, in Eldon at 407 East 15th Street, the Lori location at 401 North Main Street, and the Hy-Vee location in Osage Beach. Share the warmth. One coat, one community with Central Ozarks Medical Center.
COMC, the healthy place to be.
We're back with our Eagle Stop pregame show on our Martin Metal broadcast. Let's meet our Eagle Stop starting lineup. First for the Versailles Tigers, the road team on the scoreboard. Jason, who've we got?
We have number 2, Joey Bertelli. Number 3, Braden Albrecht. Number 5, Ryan Walters. Number 11, Jacob Vansel. And number 34, Big Harmon Allison.
For the Eldon Mustangs is number 1, Talon Hole. Number 3, Britton Hart. Number 5, Britton Ahart, Number 5, Lane Stokes. Number 10, Rhett Bayshore. And number 22, Cody Tam. Eldon in the home whites with the gold trim. Versailles the road gray and blacks with the gold trim. As we wrap up our Eagle Stop pregame show and jump right into the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. It's Allison versus Ahart, and the tip is controlled by the Tigers. They'll get the first look. Inside to Walters, turnaround jumper, muscled up and in. Quick start to the game for Versailles.
Nice job.
Tigers going to drop back into defense. Vansel waits for the half-court pressure. Talon Hull on the point. Goes over to Stokes on the right wing. He's working against the defense of Albrecht. Mid-range jumper for Ahart. It's long, tipped around, and rebound finally winds up in the hands of Walters. The freshman with the rock. Tigers with a 2-point lead. Wing 3, catch and shoot. Braden Albrecht off the mark. Talon Hull has the board. Talon to Bayshore. Bayshore drops it off to Ahart. Ahart turns the corner. Inside, skipped out to Stokes. 3 from the corner on the way, and Stokes has got it. Mustangs go up 3-2.
Smooth.
That's huge for Eldon. If you can get some scoring out of Stokes, he's a good corner shooter. That can really change your dynamic a little bit. Vansel on the drive. Drops it off to Albrecht. Goes back to Vansel. Thought about the corner 3. He drives on Tam. Tough shot. Tough make, Vansel. Jacob Vansel's found his offense here in the last week. He had, was it 17 in the last game?
Yeah, he's starting to play with a little bit more confidence, I think.
So Tigers lead 4-3. Talon Hull out on the left wing. How does Eldon answer? Ahart thought about a 3, gives a shot fake. Good contest. Ollison Stokes catch and shoot 3 off front iron. Cody Tam, the offensive board, picks it up, needs help. Oh, good positioning by Ahart, but a nice recovery by Walters to tip it out of bounds. Ball will stay with Eldon underneath their own basket. This is so much easier for me because I know all these kids. I don't have to look at a roster.
A lot nicer, isn't it?
Inbounds to Cody. Over to Talon. High post to Britton. Head and shoulder fake. Looks to drive. Good defense by
Nice
Ollison.
job, Harmon.
Out to Stokes. He'll try another 3 halfway down. Offensive rebound, Bayshore. What a motor on Red.
You got to find him all the time.
Kid, I'm telling you, he is the Energizer Bunny would get worn out running with Red.
Him and Walters going against each other is what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, Talon makes space, but just too strong on the shot. Walters has the board.
I think him and Walters are going to be a fun matchup.
Inside, Ollison pass fake, uses the body to make space and finishes against Ahart. That's a tough bucket for the freshman.
That was a pretty good job.
6-3 is the Tiger lead. Talon goes out to Cody. Cody waits for Stokes, flashes high. It's knocked loose by Albrecht, but they're going to say Albrecht had a hold of Stokes as he flashed high.
I guess I was wrong, Colton, when Harmon's standing next to Ahart. I don't know if there's any difference. Harmon may be taller than what I think he is.
Harmon's grown.
He has grown.
He came up the other
last
night.
couple weeks.
Yeah, and like I said, he's big and strong for that matter, too. Britton high post Cody, mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Yeah.
That was a contested one, too, and Cody knocks it down. It's back to a 1-point game, 6-5. Bertelli at the top of the key.
Yeah, you look at Harmon and Ahart down there together.
No, that's going to be a fun fight tonight. They go into Harmon. Harmon shot fake, uses the body to make space, and finishes again. Right now, Ollison's saying, feed me down low. How does Britton reply? You know he wants this rock. He gets it on the wing. He'll pull the 3 for the answer. He gets it. We're tied at 8 apiece as Ollison and Ahart are trading buckets early.
Yeah.
Albrecht once in on the scoring party. His shot's too long, but he gets his own board. Drops it off to Vansel. Back out to Albrecht. Wing 3 is long, and Ahart knocked off the rebound, but it's controlled by Hull. Talon flips it ahead to Bayshore. Rhett, middle of the lane. Nice pass underneath to Stokes. Extra step to make space. Shot may have been partially blocked and recovered by the Tigers. I got to give the officiating crew credit. They're letting them play right now.
Yeah, let him go. This is entertaining right now.
8 apiece. Albrecht drives baseline. He is fouled and will go to the COMC free throw line for 2.
You feel a little extra pep in both teams right now, don't you? This is Versailles Eldon. You can tell that they are.
Look at the gym right now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the biggest crowd we've seen for a game thus far.
This is fun.
Britt, are you trying to say something?
No, they were trying to get me my chair, but I didn't get good.
Don't let him take it.
No, he was trying to give it back, but I told him I was okay. But he's leaving, so.
The first COMC free throw is good. The second one is as well. Versailles goes back up by 2. Was there a foul on that play? Yes, there was.
Called that on Tam.
That's the last thing Cody needs right now is foul. Cody's had a little bit of foul trouble the last couple games, and some of it is just Cody plays hard from whistle to whistle.
Well, Joey's getting pretty good at pulling a foul out of you.
Now that's something to be said too. So the Tigers, after the made free throws, will maintain possession because of the foul. Walters, corner 3, catch and shoot off the front iron, won't go. Rebound, Reza. That looked awkward, but keeps it alive. Albrecht to the corner. Bertelli, 3, top of the key, got it. Versailles is coming hot-handed. They put 13 on the board early, halfway through the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first. They've got a 5-point lead. Eldon with the rock. This game living up to the billing early.
Everybody's hyped up. I like it.
Well, both coaches can't sit still. They're out here barking to their teams. This is fun to watch. Offense and defense, both coaches chattering. Bayshore out on the wing. Rhett's got some space. He can shoot that rock. We've seen it this season. Ahart on the wing. Goes to the corner to Stokes. Inside, Tam. Oh, he bobbles it. Resets. He's fouled. Will shoot
job.
Two.
They're gonna get him on it.
Yeah, Timo fouled Tam, and Tam will shoot 2 COMC free throws. I'm trying to figure out this defense. I think SB may be throwing a junk defense at Eldon.
He's got a bunch of them.
I will say that as it's great because both coaches are very skilled at drawing stuff up. Offensively, if you need a bucket, Coach Caudell can find plays that are just normal people wouldn't think of. And then defensively, if you need a junk defense that's going to ruin your day, you call Espinoza. First free throw is good for Cody. Cuts it back to a 4-point game, 3:45 to play in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first. Second free throw off the right iron won't go. Bertelli has the board. Tigers with the rock up 4. Winner goes on to the championship game on Saturday. Catch and shoot 3, Bertelli. It's short. Talon hold the board, and Eldon wants to run. Talon's in the middle of the floor. Didn't have an advantage, so he waits for his teammates to get down the court, resets. It's Bayshore on the left wing. Back to Talon. They're moving Britton all around the high post, flashing down low, spreading it out, trying to get him a one-on-one. Now Cody comes inside to the high post. Britton on the right wing, catch and shoot 3, got it. That's 2 threes already for Ahart, and we're back to a 1-point game.
Yeah, he's tough enough to stop inside, man. Stopping him on them three-pointers is going to be tough.
Albrecht drives baseline. It got hung up on his back, and so they'll call him for a travel.
Big Harmon's going back in. I'm feeding Harmon.
Jacob Vansel in the game as well. They come in, Bertelli and Timo.
I like that Ahart-Harmon battle.
The Timo to other nickname ratio in the Stover tournament has been wild. Stokes over to Bayshore. It's again 2-3 zone being played by the Tigers. They go high post, just a touch pass from Ahart out to Talon. He skips it over to Rhett. Good recovery by Walters. Crossover Bayshore inside, dropped off to Tam. Tam with the skip pass to Stokes. He gets inside, back out to Bayshore. Thought about the 3. Instead, he gets inside. Jump shot out to Britton. Britton, high post out to Talon. Talon 3, top of the key. It's short.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's foul.
Yeah, that's good.
You're
not going to get away with that one.
Reza kind of hooked and threw Cody to the ground. That's a...
Hooked and cooked.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. So it will stay with the Mustangs. Good movement off ball by Cody Tam, because here's the thing. If he didn't get hooked and thrown down, he was catching and laying that in.
Yeah.
Or if he'd listened to me, he was catching and two-hand jamming it. Oh, they toss it into Cody, and he lays it up and in.
That's going to be too easy.
And the Mustangs now take over the lead 14-13 and force a turnover. The pressure by Brett Bayshore.
Tigers threw the first punch. Eldon's throwing the second. Now you got to see how you respond here.
I'm telling you right now, you better expect pressure from Bayshore all night long.
Oh, he's never going to stop.
Tam goes to Talon. Talon picks it up and goes over to Bayshore. Back to Talon Hole. He's being pressured by Vansel. Tigers extending out on this 2-3, pressuring out near the volleyball line. Talon step back, whips it back over to Rhett. Rhett looks to get inside, back to Talon. Eldon being very patient here offensively. Ahart steps out. He wants another 3, halfway down, and the rebound Bertelli.
It was on the mark, though.
Albrecht drives left side, hangs in the air, shot too strong. Ahart's got the board, a foul on the floor. I think they're going to get Albrecht. Bit of a tough shooting start for Braden, and I think that might have been a little bit of a frustration foul after the miss.
That's his second. That's going to hurt.
Dalton Reza will come in for Braden.
And I think Reza's got 2 as well.
This has been
fouls are already kind of a little trouble.
This has been a fast first. Minute 42 remains in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. Britt, any thoughts?
Come on, Britt. Do it for your fans.
I can't hear myself. My mic on?
No, I probably turned you down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I can hear myself. It's been a good game. Everything I expected.
Stokes in the corner out to Talon on the wing. 1:30 to play. Eldon 1, 14-13. Ahart gets it on the right wing. Steps inside. Zach Hull in the game. Catches it on a near steal by Walters, but kept alive by Talon. Back over to Zach Hull, knocked off ball. Ryan Walters has it and wants to run. Ryan on the right side, goes to Vansel. Vansel shot too strong off the iron. Fight for the board. Zach Hull comes away with it. On the run out, he drops it off to Tam. Tam in the short corner, backs it back out, skips it up to Talon. Talon has it knocked loose. It's picked up by Bertelli. Back on the run out again is Walters. Goes to the spin cycle.
Oh.
Shot halfway down, comes out, and Ahart has the board.
What a move.
Under a minute to play in this track meet.
That describes it pretty good right there.
Just a 1-point game, 14-13. Both offenses coming out firing. Talon on the left wing.
Everybody trying to get their breath right now, I think.
Oh, Zach used a shot fake, and Bertelli obliged him on it.
That's going to be 2 on Bertelli, I think, in the first quarter as well.
That's going to be free throws for Zach Hull. Well, or is that just the fourth? No, excuse me. That is the fourth team
that's
foul.
first on Joey. My bad. I thought he had another one. Zach Hull's done a great job. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Okay, so to the COMC free throw line is Zach Hull. 1-point lead for the Mustangs. Zach trying to add to it.
He's been doing a good job coming off the bench for the Mustangs these last few games.
Reminder, after this game, we will have Stover and Colcamp, another rivalry game, but it will be in the other gym. We're going to have to pack up, run to the other gym, and reset. So Paige will drop some sick beats for you in between games.
Nice.
First free throw's off the mark for Hull.
So we're going to play Panama jump, or Van Halen jump, since we got to jump gyms.
At 4 o'clock this morning, I was watching videos of Angus Young.
There you go. Can't go wrong there.
Second free throw is good. I saw a thing that said before NFL players were doing the gritty, Angus Young was doing it with a guitar in his hand.
That's a good point, actually.
Turnover by the Tigers, picked off by Eldon. Seriously, that guy's not right. I don't know how he plays a guitar and moves like that all concert long.
Dude, that guy's a god. That's all I know.
While wearing a schoolboy outfit.
Yeah.
15 seconds remain in the first. Eldon with a 2-point lead and the Rock. Championship semifinals here in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. 8 seconds to play. Talon at the top of the key. Goes over to Stokes. Shot fake. 5 seconds. He gets inside. Goes to Ahart. Head and shoulder fake. It's lost on the floor. Tied up. Tipped back out. Vansel tries to heave it up before the buzzer but can't get it away. We've played 1 quarter, and it's been a slugfest. 15-13. Eldon leads Versailles. Second quarter's coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
Aye, Captain! The seas of the Ozarks are too rough! Me and crew can't secure the screens and railings! She'll never be installed right! She ain't sturdy, Captain! Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control.
As we jump into our second quarter of action, we got a chat with a Versailles alumni there, Miss Kylie Ritchie, who's tearing it up at Lindenwood.
She's been doing awesome. I've been kind of following her, man. She's everything she was cracked up to be.
Is it good if you're playing D1 volleyball? Does that mean anything?
I think it's something.
Eldon up 2 with the first possession of the second quarter. Skip Bayshore, wing 3 on the way. Shot too strong, Bertelli the board. Joey wants to run, using his body to shield off Zach Hull, whips it to the corner. Good look from Allbeck. Corner 3 won't go. Bertelli an offensive board. Gets it to Braden on the back cut, who lays it in. If you're Versailles, who just tied it up at 15 apiece, the best thing you can do is get Braden an easy lay-in like that. A lot of times a shooter needs to see one go. And they're going to call a travel on Britton as he went for the drive. They're saying he got that first step down just a little too quick. So, 15 apiece. Man, you can tell both these teams got amped up for this one.
They want this one.
Ollison on the block, working against Ahart. Shot fake, steps through. Britton ties it up and forces the jump.
That was a great job by Ahart. That's a jump.
These kids are trading blows back and forth. Ollison got the last bucket. Ahart returns the favor here, but the possession arrow will favor the Tigers.
I'll be honest with you, they're playing like I don't want to say they're playing to go to the championship. I think they just both want to beat each other.
Yeah,
I don't think they're really thinking about the next
Here's
round.
the thing, Jason. If both of these teams would play other teams like they were the team they're playing tonight,
yes,
their record would be very different.
Yes.
Albrecht being pressured.
There it is.
Now inside, Allison working against Ahart. Shot fake, right hand won't go. Good defense. Ahart, long rebound, though, controlled by Albrecht. Splits the defense, goes out to Joey. Bertelli inside, back to Braden. Wanted the three, good closeout by Tam. Joey drives. Eldon Tigers kind of hung up on that left side. Now they're going to reset top of the key with Bertelli.
I'm going back in.
Goes to the left wing to Albrecht. Harmon flashes high. Gets it high post. Skips to the weak side. Reza, wing three. Off the front iron, won't go.
That was
Tam.
Ben Peck. That's Ben there.
Oh, my bad.
They got the same hair, though. It's easy to do.
They really do. Tam, the board, racing forward in the short corner, being harassed. Keeps it alive. Drives baseline. Hangs in the air. He's fouled by Allison. And it'll be 2 free throws for Cody Tam. Listen, Big Harm's good inside, but I'm going to tell you right now, if Cody gets that first step, I don't know that I'd jump with him.
Just, Versailles, we don't need to be in foul trouble. So just, if it's something that you can't stop, just let them have it.
Cody's first free throw is good.
Plus, you can end up on a poster pretty quick with Cody Tam.
That's why I'm saying that. You jump with Cody one time too many, and you're going to be hanging on some kid's bedroom wall by the time all is said and done.
Yeah, you'll be on the social media that night, not in a good way.
He will welcome you to your Kodak moment. We'll explain to Britt what Kodak means later on.
Yeah, she don't think. She thinks it's a bear in Alaska.
Yeah, Klondike bar.
No.
Yeah, Klondike. Yeah, there you go.
Britt, Kodak was for cameras. They used to say, welcome to your Kodak moment when somebody put you on a poster.
Yeah, that's the thing about Klondike bar.
Well, you've got to have to have been born in the 1900s to understand.
Klondike and Kodak are not the same thing.
Same thing.
There's extra letters.
No.
Wow. All right. Inside, Allison, floater up and good. We're tied at 17 apiece. I got to say, I'm really impressed with Allison because he's a freshman going up against a senior and is not scared. He actually seems to want to go at him.
He's using well against Ahart right now and getting those open shots.
By the way, in the game for Eldon, Owen Asbury. We haven't seen a lot of him this year, but he's got some size to him as well. Take is Ahart. It won't go. Allison cleans the glass.
That might be a little bit of a counter to Harmon, do you?
Could be. Put a little beef to handle the beef. Bertelli to Albrecht. Wing three on the way off the front iron. Long rebound, and what a box out by Asbury. Gets the board, but Allison ties it up. The possession arrow will favor Eldon. This game is physical, it's athletic, it's fun. At halftime, there's a cage match. I mean, this is just beautiful.
Yeah, they're countering Asbury because they take Harmon out, they take him back out. I think that's what this is.
I love this.
Try to get a little sandwich action down low, probably in front and behind him both.
This is how a rivalry game is supposed to be.
This is strategy.
Both teams showed up with their lunch boxes and their boots strapped tight.
Yeah, they want this one.
Talon Hole working against Walters. Goes over to Bayshore. Rhett to Tam. Little pick and roll action, but it's stolen by Vansel. Vansel on the run out, splits the defense, but recovering to steal it was Tam, but then it winds up in the hands of Vansel. To Albrecht, back to Vansel in the corner. He's pressured, goes back to Braden. Back to Vansel, wanted the wing three, instead he drives inside, dishes it out to Bertelli. Three from the left wing, banked in, count it, and a foul down on the block as well. So the bank open late on a Thursday night for the Tigers.
Basket does count then, right?
Yes, he did count it.
Basket does count. The foul on the floor, by the way, goes against Ahart, his second. With 4:57 to play in the second quarter of this Martin Metal broadcast, that's going to be something to keep an eye on as Britton has to go to the bench right now. Eldon's got depth. Don't get me wrong. They're fine as Asbury comes back in the game because Allison does well, and the inbounds pass stolen by Bayshore. Now's where I really want to see Cody Tam and Talon Hole take over on the offensive end.
Yep.
Tam gets it on the wing, goes to Bayshore. Bayshore over to Stokes to Talon. Telling you, Talon may not always light up the scoreboard, but the kid may be the smartest player on the floor at all times. Tam, wing three, got it! Right on cue. Cody Tam picking it up. And we're tied up again. Ball's on the floor. Stokes dives on it and drops it off to Talon. A timeout by the Eldon bench.
It's a good timeout, I think, by Coach Caldell right there.
If you don't leave this game with bruises and floor burn, I don't believe you were actually a part of it.
You ain't trying.
It's just a 30, so we'll hold it here as Big Mike has made his way into the arena, so you know things are getting serious. 20 apiece, 4:26 remaining in this first half of play. I mean, here's the thing. It's going to be tough for either coach to really change much in the locker room. effort, I promise, is not being questioned.
Hey, man, I don't know. There's nothing either team's doing wrong right now. No, I mean, it's just keep battling, keep fighting, and somebody's going to end up winning. That's all you can do. There's really nothing to do here.
Your boy must be running for office soon. I see the official with an arm around him as Jacob's down there pleading the case on something that occurred, and the official's laughing. So Senator Vansel down there
to get something for later.
Senator Vansel pleading his case. 20 apiece, 4:17 to play in the second. Talon Hole being pressured by Vansel, drops it off to Stokes. Stokes on the drive, gets to the right side, pulls up a short corner jumper. It is short. Vansel can only get one arm on it. It's tipped out of bounds.
Asbury's back in as well since Harmon's back in. I wonder if they see that as somebody they don't really play a whole lot, but use his body. You get 5 extra fouls with him.
They're really almost the same.
Yeah.
I mean, height.
And if he gets in foul trouble, it's not really a concern.
Down screen. Stokes, corner 3, knocks it down. Tam freed up the space with a short corner screen, and Stokes hit his second 3 of the game, I believe.
That's the 5th 3 for the Mustangs tonight.
Allison at the top of the key. Back out to Joey. It's a 3-point Mustang lead. Timo in the game has it at the top of the key. Walters. Straight man from Eldon. Walters tried to feed Allison, but it's picked off by Stokes. Stokes on the run out. Oh, diving on it is Joey.
What a play.
But then it's picked back off by Bayshore. Bayshore goes to the rack. Taken away by Timo. Stokes to Tam, head and shoulder fake. He keeps the pivot down, wanted the 3, instead skips it to Bayshore. Bayshore goes past the defender. Shot blocked by Vansel, but Bayshore got fouled on the way and will shoot 2. They're going to get Timo for the foul, and it'll be 2 COMC free throws coming up for Rhett Bayshore.
Man, every kid is just playing right now with everything they got.
I got to say, Rhett, these last few games, I've seen him go into the rim a lot more. And I think he's realized how quick he is. He's got that jump step inside. He can get around the defense as the first free throw's off the mark. Back into the game for the Mustangs, Jackson Bennett. He'll check in for Asbury. So we'll see maybe now Bennett going to try to take on Ollison. Rhett makes the second free throw. Lead is at 4, 24-20. 3:20 to play here in this first half. If you're listening to this game on the radio thinking, man, this sounds like a fun one, go to MoSportsZone.com or the KS95 Facebook page and you can watch it while you listen. Versailles on offense. Albrecht over to Bertelli. They're flashing Ollison around and showing Timo at the high post. Albrecht gets it in the corner. Little no-look shovel to Timo, top of the key, Bertelli. Catch and shoot 3, Albrecht off the front iron, won't go. Rebound tip, diving for it is Walters.
Yeah, good effort.
And Espy will burn the timeout.
Stokes and Walters on the floor, sliding across. Man, everybody's fighting for everything tonight.
It's just a 30, but we'll take a quick break. Come back with the final 2:53 of the second quarter. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Tigers on offense. It's a 4-point game, but it has been back and forth since the opening whistle. Inside Walters, back out to Bertelli. Ollison was flashing open. They go to him on the block. He's working against Talon. Little show and go, drops the shoulder, makes space, and kisses it off the glass. The footwork from Ollison has been impressive.
Yeah, and just shielding the ball, using his body. He's playing great right now.
Eldon on offense. Bayshore out on the wing, skips it to Tam. Vansel gambles on it. Tam turns, drives, goes to the corner. Talon thought about the shot. Instead drives baseline, takes the contact. He's fouled by Vansel and will shoot 2.
I'm not sure what Jacob was thinking on that one.
His inner Vansel kicked in, and he wanted to foul somebody.
When you swing your arm down like you're chopping wood, that's usually always a foul. I don't even know what he would even have the discussion about.
Well, he had been watching highlight video of his dad from back in the day.
He doesn't watch VHS.
First free throws off the iron.
Britton doesn't even know what it is.
Yes, what? A VHS tape?
So you do know?
Did you mean VHS or like
You thought it was the high school.
audio?
You thought I was talking about the high school.
Can you prove? I need you to prove it. What color was the Rugrats VHS tape? If you know VHS, you'll know this.
I've never watched the Rugrats, so actually I don't know, but most VHS tapes were black.
That one was orange. Second
I don't
free
know
throw
about
is
that
off
call.
the mark, and they're going to say on the baseline. Eldon had their foot there. That was a questionable call, but either
That
way,
was questionable. That should be Eldon ball, but
it is Tiger ball, down 2, 24-22. Eldon leads, 2:05 to go in this first half. Winner moves on to the championship on Saturday.
Yeah.
Walters tried to step into it, and he did a little too early, and that's going to be a travel and a turnover.
I thought he got away with a little one earlier, but they didn't give him that one.
Here's the big thing. Eldon has survived the last several minutes with Ahart on the bench. Now for the final 2 minutes, Britton is back in the game. The original starting lineup out here for Eldon right now. Same with the Versailles Tigers. Talon on the point. Straight man for the Tigers. Ahart fires on Ollison. Shot is long. Bertelli another board. Joey's got quite a few rebounds early.
Joey's barely active tonight.
To Albrecht. He drives middle of the lane, long strides. Just counted and a foul. Off balance, left-handed scoop shot. Kisses it off the glass. And with a free throw here, Albrecht could give Versailles back the lead.
It's an athletic shot, man.
This gym's getting fun. We got a good crowd. We got a lot of people on the rail right now.
On one side, Miller County on the other.
The free throw off the mark. Stayed at 24 apiece because why not? Talon goes to Bayshore. Working against Walters. That's a fun one. Two good athletes there. Stokes goes back to Bayshore. Rhett uses the screen, gets inside, drops it off to Stokes. Corner three from Stokes, just off the mark. Vansel has the board. Jacob gives it to Joey. 1:05 to play in the first half. Tigers with a soft turnover into the front row. If you blink in this game, you might miss 3 plays.
Yeah.
Talon over to Stokes. Screen set by Ahart. Bayshore with it, also uses the Britton screen. Talon, middle of the lane. Tries to flip it off the glass. Shot won't go. Vansel's got another board, but it's poked loose. Bayshore has it. Gets his legs cut out from under him. That'll be a foul. With 42 seconds left, neither team in the bonus just yet, but that is team foul 4 on the Tigers.
They give that one to Rhino. Yeah.
Just his first.
It's just his first, and that's pretty good because he's been kind of in foul trouble in a few games this year early on, so playing good.
35 seconds left in the half. Talon used the Ahart screen, gives it back to Britton. He's got Vansel on him. He calls for Bayshore to come up high, gives it to Red at the top. I think Eldon going to run this down for the last shot. Coach Caudell out there coaching hard. Espy's coaching hard. Pryor came off the bench to get his 2 cents in. Kobe looks incredibly focused. 12 seconds skip. Bayshore wing 3 off the back iron. Long rebound Stokes, but it's stolen by Vansel. 6 seconds to play. Tam gets back to stop it. It's knocked loose. Stokes has it. 2 seconds left. Will he get a look? Deep 3. Stokes at the buzzer. Got it! Lane Stokes from way downtown, and Eldon takes the lead just before the half. My goodness, you couldn't script a game like this.
That's 3 for 3 on 3-pointers from Mr. Stokes.
We'll talk about it with the Hy-Vee halftime show. Actually, you got a special guest coming up at halftime.
I do.
And so, Jay, we'll have a Coach Vansel special here. So we'll have an interview at the half. We're going to take break. 27-24, Eldon leads Versailles. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Looking for a ride that won't wreck your wallet? Head to GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Yep, no hidden fees, no nonsense. Just great vehicles, incredible prices, and hometown service that keeps you rolling long after the sale. They've got a huge selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, and bank and credit union rates starting below 5% with approved credit. The deal just gets sweeter. So swing by GT Brothers Automotive on Business Highway 54 South in Eldon, or call 573-557-2200, where buying your next ride is actually fun.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere a MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
Some of the best conversations happen lakeside when the food is incredible and the view does the talking. At Baxter's Lakeside Grill, savor thoughtfully prepared dishes shared with people who matter the most. Whether it's a lunch with coworkers or a sunset dinner with friends, Baxter's turns a meal into a memory. Slow down and enjoy perfectly prepared food with a view that stays with you long after the last bite. It's all waiting for you at Baxter's Lakeside Grill on Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Since 1944, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company, Morgan County's only locally owned lumber yard, has been providing the area with quality building materials needed for its building, remodeling, and repair projects. Because customer care is Carpenter Gunther's #1 goal, your project is always their priority. They take as much pride in your project as you do. Reach them at 378-4433 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, and 8 to noon on Saturday. Carpenter Gunther, where they put the home in hometown business.
And we are back here at the Stover tournament, the 70th tournament for the Stover tournament. It actually started in 1940, but they don't count all those years a long time ago. But what we have here, I'm Mr. Vansel. This is my student here, Lily Gwinnett. And Lily, you are involved in what? Cheerleading?
Yes.
Girls basketball?
Yes.
You are a singer?
Yes.
What else you do?
I play softball, and then I cheer for football.
Softball and a football cheerleader as well.
And cross country.
I asked you to come up here and talk today because you're one of the few students that I have that every day is smiling and every day is positive and every day it just seems like you're happy. Now maybe you're not. I don't know. Lie to me and tell me you are. But that's how you always seem, and you're just a fun kid to have. And I noticed you out on the basketball court last night, and I noticed a lot of things you do for our school. So I just wanted to start kind of asking you a few questions here about who you actually are. I'm going to start with the singing thing because that was the first thing I ever known about you. When did you start singing? When did you know that you had this voice? Was there ever a time or a moment?
I started singing first when I was in 2nd grade, and then there was a school talent show, and then I performed at that. I even wrote my own song.
Was you scared when you did it?
Yes.
Did you know you were good at it, though?
I don't remember.
You don't know? So you've just been doing this for a long time, right?
Yes.
So tell me, because the first time I ever saw you, I spent a year over here at Stover as a teacher 4 years ago, and I came back to Versailles and I heard about you, and I saw you sing the national anthem, and I was blown away. The first time you ever did that, how did you feel? Singing the national anthem in front of everybody.
I was a little nervous, but then after that, it was okay.
Well, you did awesome on that too, girl, and you still do awesome.
Thank you.
So you do girls basketball. Right now, you girls, last night, you dropped a tough one to, what was it, Cole Camp?
Yes.
Dropped a tough one to Cole Camp. Who we got next?
We play Holden tomorrow here.
Play Holden. So tell me this. What do we need to do tomorrow night against Holden to finish this tournament out with a win?
I think that we need to talk more on defense, and then I think we need to block out their best player, which is number 1.
We got a lot of youth, don't we? A lot of young kids, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores.
Yes.
Very few seniors. How's that dynamic work with you all, having so many youngsters with, like, Brooke? I know Brooke's a senior. You got, who's the other senior we got?
Sarah Bland.
Sarah. We got Sarah and Brooke. But there's so many of you young kids. How does that work out exactly? Is that kind of strange, having just young and old only for the most part?
I think sometimes it causes arguments, but overall, I think we get along pretty well.
Arguments?
Yeah.
Y'all get along pretty good?
Yeah.
They pretty patient with you young players?
I think they are.
Good. So what do we need to do tomorrow night? We got to win. What do we got to do?
Block out number 1.
Block out number 1. What else? What are some other things you noticed?
I think we need to rotate the ball more on offense and then try to take control of the ball.
Yeah, I agree. We may cut down on a few turnovers, too.
Yeah.
Cut down on a few turnovers. But I was pretty impressed by some of you young kids. You had some good takes down the floor. I thought Bristol, for a freshman in there, she just puts her hands up and can change the game. The Francis girl, a lot of youth. Brooke played a great game. I love watching Reagan Wilson just run people over. She's just so physical. She's fun to watch. So tell me about this. You are a dual sport athlete. You are a basketball player and a cheerleader.
Yes.
Cheerleading. What is it you like about it?
I think I like stunting the most. I think that I'm one of the stronger ones, so then I get to do all the main stunts.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. You like it better than basketball? Or you like basketball better?
I like basketball better.
Basketball better than cheer. What message would you like to give to all your cheerleading cohorts down there on the floor tonight? Anything you'd like to say to them?
I'd like to say to stay positive with each other.
Stay positive? What is it, a bunch of cheerleaders down there having drama or what?
No, I just stay positive and be more confident.
Well, that's the whole point of a cheerleader. You're supposed to be positive or you can't be a cheerleader. All right. Well, what do you think these Versailles Tigers here? You saw the first half.
Yes.
What do you think this boys basketball team needs to do the second half if they want to win this game?
I think they need to continue rebounding the ball and continue taking open shots on offense.
Taking some of those shots. Threes are falling a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little bit. We're not shooting as many, but that's a good thing, too. But we're making a few.
Yeah.
So, anything you want to say, Miss Gwyneth? Anything you want to say to anybody at home listening?
Nope.
All right, girl. Hey, thank you for being a good kid. Every once in a while I get a kid that comes along where I'm very happy that their student career intersected with my teaching career, and I got to have you in class. You're a good kid. You're a pleasure to have. You're always smiling. Don't ever lose that. Thank you for coming over here and talking to us.
Thank you.
Was that as painful as you thought?
No.
It's not like a root canal, is it?
Nope.
You're good, girl. All right, kid. We'll see you. All right. We're going to get Colton back on here.
All right, how'd that go?
She's one of the nicest kids ever. What I like about her, Colton, you can already tell, you'll never see that girl not smiling. She's always smiling. And with somebody like me, who's like a dark rain cloud all the time with a lightning bolt, just looking to strike, she's kind of a nice balance at the end of my school day when she comes into my class.
Well, I was really impressed with her last night because she had a really nice game against Colcamp. I know the Lady Tigers came up short, but she was very active defensively, got a lot of rebounds, pushed the ball well. I thought she played very, very well.
And just a sophomore. Once again, but you can say that about a lot of those kids. They're all freshmen and sophomores, it seems like. There's only a couple, few seniors and a junior or two, and it's just a lot of young kids that were out on that court last night, which bodes well for the future. Yeah. But no, she's a phenomenal kid, phenomenal talent. If you have not heard her sing, you are missing out. This girl, she does projects in my class and does projects that involve her singing. Her and some of her other cheerleader friends. One plays the piano. The other cheerleader plays the harmonica. Wow. They were they're doing the Piano Man by Billy Joel, and you couldn't tell. These girls it's absolutely how much phenomenal talent we have on that cheerleading staff. So just great kids all in general down there.
That's wonderful. We're going to take a quick break.
Thank you for letting me do that.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you came up. Take a quick break. We're going to come back with third quarter action. Eldon leads Versailles 27-24. When we come back, you're listening to KS95 Sports.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading Air Ease products. Every Air Ease product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling for reliable products offered by reliable people called DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling.
First possession, the American Sun Control third quarter goes to the Versailles Tigers. Down 3 after a buzzer beater from Stokes for Eldon. 3 for the tie, won't go for Albrecht. Vansel runs it down to save it alive, but it's thrown back to Tam. Eldon racing into the front court. Talon Hole with it on the left wing. It's taken away nicely by the Tiger defense. He goes over to Stokes. Stokes going to reset things at the top of the keeper. Telly on him. Straight man from the Tigers. Cody Tam goes to Albrecht. Ahart. Out to Bayshore. Nice take. Left hand too strong off the glass. Ryan Walters has it and wants to run. Oh, he was trying to feed Vansel on the other side. Ball's popped loose. Walters keeps it alive. Works it around the outside. 3, top of the key. Ollison got it.
Big Harm getting it deeply.
Harmon Ollison having a game for the Tigers again. Back-to-back big scoring nights. And we're knotted up at 27 apiece. Harmon's got to be in double digits now.
Yeah, he's got 11 as of right now.
Bayshore over to Cody. Tam goes to Britton on the block, working against Ollison. That turnaround jumper is short, and Ollison has the board.
I love that battle down there with Ollison and Ahart, man. This is fun.
I think every possession, let him go at it.
Yeah, every one.
Walters, catch and shoot, wing 3. He's got it, and the Tigers regain the lead They go up 30-27. Timeout called by Coach Espinoza. 1:30 into the second half. Now Versailles is up 3. When we come back, you're listening to KS95 Sports.
Got a savings account for car problems you didn't see coming? Who does? Thankfully, Big O Tires has you covered with Big O Financing. So if you need tires, brakes, or any other type of maintenance, your locally owned Big O Tires can help. And if that's not easy enough, you can schedule your appointment right now at BigOTires.com. Easy financing, easy appointments. Big O Tires, always working hard to cover you and your vehicle's blind spot. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Schedule an appointment now at BigOTires.com.
A minute and a half into the American Sun Control third quarter of action, and this has been a punch, counter punch, windmill, whatever you got in you.
Rock'em sock'em.
Really, it does seem like a game of rock'em sock'em robots right now, and the Tigers lead by 3. Stokes, top of the key, drives, drops off to Talon Hole on the right wing. To the block, Cody makes space, turnaround jumper won't go, but they'll say he was fouled by Bertelli, and that'll be 2 coming up. Cody did a good job. He faked inside with the jab, spun off to the left.
Did a good job of drawing the foul on that play.
Man, we've seen a nice combination tonight of some great guard play with some excellent shooting outside, some great post work and footwork going on. This game...
We see some great coaching, too.
Absolutely. Cody's first COMC free throws up and good. Lead down to 2. What's Cody got on the evening?
He is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11.
Make it 12. Cody draws the Mustangs back to within 1. Bertelli on the point, being guarded by Stokes. Goes to the right. Needs help, and he finds Vansel. Vansel working against Cody Tam. Gives it to Walter, screens. Coach Gillespie calling something out to his team. He's going to run a set. Tigers flash out Allison. Ahart on him. Now Bertelli at the top of the key. Walters steps out, corner 3 on the way, and Ryan hits it. Walters with a hot start to the second half as well, and it's a 4-point lead for Versailles. Ahart drives all the way to the rack. He's fouled, though. I think Britton made the mistake of passing at the end, and Coach Caudell saying, hey, man, he was going up, but because he kicked it at the end, the official's going to say it's on the floor.
Yeah.
If he hadn't passed that, I think he had a good case to say, oh, I was going up to shoot, but Timo going to come into the game for Bertelli. He inbounds this to Cody. To Rhett, quick pass inside to Ahart. Couple spins, goes back out to Talon, sets the screen for Talon. Ball over to Stokes. They go to Cody on the block. He skips out to Talon. Extra pass, Ahart. Wing 3 on the way. Off the iron, won't go. And another board, Allison. Vansel fires ahead, and Walters just had to throw it back blindly to save it from going out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to the Mustangs. Versailles leads by 4. Neither team has been able to put much distance between the other at any point in this game. Almost like these kids might know each other a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they've been waiting on this one.
They'll see each other again this season, as they do have a regular season matchup on the books. Ahart, mid-range jumper pulled up and hit.
Ooh, that's nice.
Back to a 2-point game, 33-31, 4:35 to play in the American Sun Control third quarter. This Martin Metal Broadcast game 1 of 2 here on Rivalry Night at the Stover Tournament. Up next, Stover and Colcamp. Walters fighting for, he tries to feed Allison, passes low on the ground. Stokes has it, knocked down, goes to Bayshore. Bayshore being trapped, fires over to Talon Hole. Talon to Tam. Tam jump stop, middle of the lane. Hook shot is good, and guess what? We're tied up again.
Yeah, you're not going to stop that shot.
Now, when Cody elevates and gets it high enough, if you block it, your last name's probably Abdul-Jabbar or something
going up
like
that high. He goes to a different floor than everybody else's elevator.
Inside out, Timo 3, top of the key, off the back iron, won't go. Bayshore, good box out and board. I will say this, the Tigers have done a much better job rebounding tonight than they did last game. Eldon is a textbook box-out team every night. Oh, mid-range jumper again from Britton. This one's long. Allison the board. 3:30 to go in the third. Walters brings it up the floor. Stepping into a three, won't go for Albrecht to fight for the rebound. Vansel comes away with it, but it's stolen by Eldon. Talon on the left wing, and this game feels like a championship matchup. Talon has used his dribble, needs help, and Lane Stokes comes up to get it. Ahart sets the screen. Stokes steps into a three off the right iron, won't go. Vansel the board.
I wouldn't leave Stokes that wide open.
Near steal, but they get it to Walters. Walters trying to break the press. He does, and he is fouled.
Eldon's bringing the pressure, man.
Just the first team foul on Eldon, only 2 on Versailles. Once again, officials letting them play, but these kids also doing a good job moving their feet defensively.
Well, I know no matter who wins this game, both teams are going to walk away from this game knowing we should have both been playing at a higher gear all season long.
There's no excuses after this.
No,
you now know what you're
not.
capable of.
You know what you got.
Vansel on the point. Once again, 33 apiece. Ollison a three for the lead.
Boom.
Got it. Welcome to the Harmon Ollison Show as the freshman is having a night. 36-33. Tam in the short corner. Hits the crossover, spins baseline, loses his footing, and is picked up by Vansel. Now Ollison going to bring it up the floor. Fires to Walters, freshman to freshman. Three on the way, off the back iron, won't go. Long rebound, Vansel. He'll try a three. It's off the iron, won't go. Walters tips it, saves it from going out of bounds, but it winds up with Talon. So these kids leaving it all on the court. Talon goes to Red. Red on the drive, jump stop, couple pivots, needs help, fires back out to Talon. 2:05 remaining in the third. Bayshore three from the wing won't go. Rebound controlled by Bertelli.
Nice board.
Get very active on the glass tonight. Walters drives baseline, tries to make space, but Tam's there defensively. They try to feed Bertelli on the cut. And it'll go out of bounds. Last touched by Eldon. So Tigers by 3 with the rock. Bayshore will get a breather. Zach checks in for him. Vansel gets the inbounds. Fires to the corner. Reza just checked in. Catch and shoot three won't go. Ahart's got the board. 1:40 to play in the American Sun Control third. This has been a fast-paced game. Britton inside, has it stripped, keeps it alive, fires to the corner. Tam, corner three, off the front iron, won't go. And Joey, another great rebound.
He is flying.
Joey's probably got 7 or 8 rebounds in this thing. Albrecht sizes up his matchup, picks up the dribble, goes high post to Ollison, skips out to Vansel. Wing three from Vansel, partially blocked. Reza keeps it alive. Ollison corrals it. His shot short. Rebound tipped out to Stokes. Tam, full head of steam, hangs in the air, tried to scoop it. He had to go around Reza, or Bertelli, excuse me. One of them needs to change their haircut, and the shot won't go. Minute to play in a 3-point game. Reza, corner three, got it. Tigers with their biggest lead of the night. They go up by 6, 39-33 with 45 seconds to play in the third. Talon gives it to Britton on the logo with 35 seconds remaining. They flip it back out to Britton. He wanted the wing three. Instead, he drives, goes strong to the rack.
Oh, what a play.
A lot of contact, but they're going to say a clean block from Big Harmon. And the Tigers now back the other way. Bertelli gets it, nearly stolen, keeps it alive, drops it to Vansel. With 18 seconds left, we'll see if Versailles holds for the last shot, and I think that's what Coach Espy wants. Instead, they go to the block to Harmon. He gives a shot fake, turnaround, baby hooks too strong. Rebound winds up with Talon Hole. 7 seconds, plenty of time for Eldon to get a look. Stokes into the front court. He is fouled. They'll say on the floor, though. So Eldon will maintain possession with 4.1 to go, down by 6, as they'll have enough time to get a look here before the quarter closes. I hate when these teams play each other because these are both our teams, but this game has went great.
It's fun. This is just, I'm
2 seconds. Eldon got to get a look. Zach Hole at the buzzer, and it's just too long. We've played 3. Versailles leads Eldon 39-33. Fourth quarter's coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Veracruz Mexican Restaurant invites you to join them for a casual lunch or a nice family dinner out with delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. Veracruz has a great selection of burritos, tacos, seafood, enchiladas, salads, and more, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients. Grab dinner tonight from one of their 3 locations: Veracruz on South Highway 5 in Versailles, Veracruz Jr. on Highway 52 in Stover, or on Highway 65 in Lincoln. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, a proud sponsor of local athletes.
As we enter the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action, this is still very much anyone's game. Tigers got a strong finish to the third, and they lead by 6. Eldon with the first possession of the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. Ahart, wing 3, got it.
Man.
Just like that, we're back to a 3-point game. Ahart, that's his third
3 on the night.
Man, this has been a great game. Vansel on the wing. Looks to attack on Tam. Tam pokes it loose. Vansel recovers it. Vansel will pull the 3, and it's pulled by Talon. Britton going to reset the offense. Mustangs with the ball. They get it to Tam. He turns between 2 defenders. What recognition.
Yeah.
Tam dove. Bertelli had his back to Ahart. Couldn't see the pass coming. By the time Cody got it, he had position. Didn't bother with a dribble. Went right up. We're right back to a 1-point game. I'd love to tell you I'm surprised, but we might have 5 more lead changes.
It's going to be this way all the way to the end.
Uses the screen, drives, gets around, but it's swatted by Ahart.
What's crazy is Ahart has 1 2-point field goal. And that's it.
Really?
Yeah, he's a 3-point shooter tonight, man.
You know, I don't think Coach Caudell cares as long as it's going down.
No, I mean, as long as it's going in, it's just kind of crazy.
Inbounds to Albrecht, one of the 3. Good defense, Zach Hull. Inside to Bertelli. Joey gives it up to Harmon. He'll take a 3. Off the iron, won't go. Strong rebound, Britton Ahart. Ahead to Stokes. Stokes, he was looking for Zach. I think he had Cody if he would have went to the short, but instead now it is Walters with a fast break.
That was a nice job.
Goes around the defense with a soft right-hand layup and gets it to go. I believe Joey is shaken up, though.
He landed on that basket down there.
He landed on the basket?
Mm-hmm. Like his side.
Like when
hit the base
the
of
back
it?
of the back.
Ew,
Yeah.
That's not fun.
I don't know what you call that.
Well, hopefully he's all right. As Timo will check into the game for him. More specifically, Tyler Morrison. Not Teagan. Not. Wait, what's Big Timo's first name?
Travis.
Travis. I've called him Timo for so long I forgot he had a real name. 3-point lead for Versailles. Talon with the ball being guarded by Vansel. He'll go back to the top of the key. 6:15 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. Zach, nice take to the basket.
Nice
Great
job.
recovery from Walters to swat it. Ahart, the trigger man for the Mustangs. Throws it off the back of a Tiger, gets it back and lays it in.
Heads up play right there.
Versailles has turned their back on Britton twice. He's got an assist and a bucket, and Walters says, I'll answer on my own. Right hand off the glass and 1 opportunity for the freshman. That was great control by Walters.
He's smooth with that ball, man. He's smooth.
Lead back at 3. Ryan could make 4 at the COMC free throw line. Ryan's free throw rattles out. Fight for the rebound, and Vansel, the only Tiger in there, tipped it off of Tam's leg to keep possession. Those are the little plays that won't show up on the stat sheet that make a difference in the game.
In a game like this especially.
Inbounds to Vansel. That one will show up on the stat sheet as he gets the bucket on the inbounds. Lead is at 5 with just under 6 minutes to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. How does Eldon answer? Stokes skips it to Britton. Britton, he'll try the three. Gets it!
Lord.
Britton Ahart on a heater tonight from downtown, and he's drawn the Mustangs back to within 2.
Man.
This right now is the best basketball game that I've called this season.
By far. By far.
Man. These two teams, though, for real, don't have an excuse the rest of the way. Don't tell me they can't play with anybody.
And I don't mean to be negative, but both have been underperforming after they have performed this way.
Yes, once you've seen this, I haven't seen this this year.
I will stand by that statement to anybody that's listening.
5:29 to go, 2-point game. Bertelli inside. He's blocked by Hull. Tam has it.
Ooh. Braden got lucky, I think.
Braden, I could have got a reach, but instead they'll say poked it loose. The ball will go to the Tigers.
Watch for a makeup one here.
5:20 to play. Versailles by 2, 45-43. Winner goes to the championship, the 71st annual Stover tournament. Vansel on the wing, gets it to Walt on the block. He's got Bayshore on him. Walters spins. He's swatted by Ahart. It's poked loose, though, recovered by Bertelli. Bertelli on the block, drops it back to Walters. He flips it off the glass. This one falls.
Walters is having a heck of a quarter right now.
Lead is back at 4 for Versailles as we go under 5 minutes to play. Talon to Stokes. Lane uses the Talon screen, goes over to Tam. Thought about the 3, but a good closeout by Timo. Hull makes space.
Hey, that's a nice job.
Gets inside out to Rhett. Rhett splits the defense. Stops on a dime. Goes out to Stokes. Stokes. Good defense. Vansel. Eldon has to reset. They've ran about 30 seconds off the clock this possession. Tiger defense not giving up much. Ahart on the drive, and it's stripped. Stolen by Albrecht. Behind the back pass to Vansel. Vansel back to Yeah, there's a little confusion there. Braden was waiting for a lob. He catches. Corner 3 off the back iron won't go. It's tipped off his leg. Walters gets it. He fires a 3 and gets it. There was nothing clean about that play, but it's a 3 for the Tigers, and their biggest lead of the game at 7. Tam goes strong to the rack, and he gets the lay-in. We are living in controlled chaos here by both teams, but it's a 5-point game with 4 minutes to go. Timeout on the floor is a full. We'll take the break. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
The goal of the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles is to make sure you feel your best and stay that way. A few of the public health and community services available at the Morgan County Health Center include CPR and first aid training, food safety classes, educational materials and classes promoting healthy lifestyles and activities, children and adult immunizations, and nutrition for expectant mothers and young children through the WIC program. For more information, follow the Morgan County Health Center on Facebook or call 378-5438. The Morgan County Health Center at 104 West Lafayette in Versailles, connecting the community to healthy choices.
Since 1844, Kidwell Garber Funeral Home has been a part of Versailles. They've seen the community grow. They've seen the community change. But one thing remains the same. Nothing's more important than our schools. Kidwell Garber would like to take this time to salute everyone involved in keeping Versailles schools a source of pride for the community, and to the students who always strive to do their best, whether in sports or academically. You are the future. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie.
Tigers with the ball, up by 5. Eldon applying the pressure. Just under 4 minutes to play. Walters being harassed, goes to Vansel. Vansel inside to Allison, high post, out to Albrecht. He drives, goes to the rack. Strong take. Braden finishes. The biggest thing for me there, Jason, Braden didn't settle for the corner 3 and went to the rim instead.
That's what we need to do.
Eldon needs to find the offense. Hole out to Bayshore. Bayshore skips it over to Talon. Talon out on the wing. 3:30 to play. It's a 7-point Versailles lead. Talon drives to the rack. Skips it out. Bayshore corner 3.
Oh!
Touched every part of the iron. Comes off. Walters has it. Ahead to Allison. Tigers on the run out. And quick footwork from Ahart as they're trying to feed Bertelli on the backside.
If I'm Versailles, I'm not too sure. I don't just try to maybe throttle it down just a little bit here. 7-point lead. 3 minutes to go.
Walters lobs it into Vansel. 3:15 to go. Man, the winner of this is going on to the championship. And I'm going to be honest, this game feels like it's the championship.
Yeah, it does.
Both of these teams have raised their play to a new level. Allison on the block.
Oh, nice
Backdoor
job.
Bertelli. Bayshore's in the air, and it's a shooting foul on on Rhett, and that's going to be 2 free throws for Joey, who's playing with a pretty impressive mark on his shoulder, the basketball goal gave him.
That's a nasty mark from hitting that goal. I'll tell you one thing about Harmon. Harmon, one thing I've noticed, he's got a great offensive game, but Big Harm also, he's a great passer inside. He sees everything. He does a great job of passing. That was another example of it right there to Joey.
First free throws off the mark. Second free throw off the iron as well. So Eldon not hurt by those free throws, but with 3 minutes to go, it's a 7-point game. Eldon has got to score, and they've got to score soon. Ahart looking to drive. He's bodied by Ben Peck. That'll be a foul. Just the first foul on the Tigers with 2:49 to go in the quarter.
It's kind of amazing.
I cannot once again praise the officials enough. They have let these two rivals fight it out.
Let them go. Let the kids decide it.
Ahart on the block. Spin move. Turn around. It's taken away. Out to Stokes. Corner 3. It's long. Tam mistimes the jump. Allison has the board. Ahead to Albrecht. Braden blows a tire on the way to the rack. Shot won't go, and the rebound's controlled by Talon Hull. 2:30 to play. Still a 7-point game. A 3 in transition from Ahart. Off the iron won't go, and the rebound Walters. Eldon has got looks, just can't get him to go. Bertelli fires it back to Allison. 3 top of the key, halfway down. I don't know that you want a 3 here.
I don't think we need a 3 right now. We have the lead.
Eldon trying to take advantage. Bayshore with the left hand off the glass.
That's what it results in if you don't make it.
Great take by Rhett Bayshore all the way to the iron. We're back to 5. Oh, nice cut all the way to the rack. Won't go for Albrecht, but he's got 2 free throws coming up. Good ball movement as Versailles hits the cutter. Once again, this gym has continued to fill in here as a lot of people now leaning on the iron watching going, man, this is a fun game.
Yeah, this is a good one. Get your money's worth.
See a lot of hands on knees from all the kids on the court because they have been giving it their all in this one. Braden's first COMC free throw is good. Makes this a 6-point game with 1:57 remaining in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. Once again, winner moves on to the championship to face the winner of Knob Noster and Russellville, who will play directly after this. Second free throw for Albrecht is good as well. 54-47. It's back to a 7-point game. Eldon needs points on this possession. Talon uses the Ahart screen. Talon on the drive through the contact. Count in a foul. Talon with a big bucket and a 3-point opportunity here. He could cut this back to a 4-point game.
He's smart. You got to watch him.
Talon has this great hesitation he uses. If he can get you on his back, he can control everything to the rack. Free throw won't go, though. Talon trying to chase down the long rebound. He saves it back to Walters. No, they'll say out of bounds, so it stays a 5-point game with 1:43 remaining in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. Once again, our post-game show will be a little abbreviated. We're going to throw a bunch of stuff on the cart and run. Walters races into the front court. Bayshore dives on the loose ball, and Eldon burns the timeout. Oh, no, they called a foul first, I believe.
I think they got Ryan on a foul.
They did, so Eldon saves the timeout. Walters called for a foul. 5-point game, 1:40 to play. If Eldon scores here, this game gets real interesting. Ahart gives it to Talon on the right wing. Talon back to Britton. Britton sizing up Bertelli. Drives, mid-range jumper off the back iron, won't go. Rebound, chased down by Vansel. But he stepped on the baseline, so it'll go back to Eldon. This game should have came with a warning sign for the elderly and those with heart conditions.
Yeah.
Stokes inbounds, wanted the 3, but Albrecht runs him off the line. Stokes instead drives, dishes out to Tam. Corner 3, got it! Cody Tam with a big-time bucket, and we're back to a 2-point game with 1:15 to play.
What did you expect? There was
Man,
no
this is
way.
fun.
No way I knew that lead was going to last. You knew it was going to come right back to
Britt, give us some words of wisdom. We mic'd you up just for these moments.
Yeah.
These games are I think they're the funnest games to film and watch and call, just because you never know what's going to happen next. And both of these teams being ours, there are teams that we cover, it's even more exciting because even if, say, Versailles pulls it out, like, we're excited for them, but even we're excited for Eldon, and it's great success for both. But even if you go home with a loss, you still learn something in this game. You still got better.
Oh, yeah. I believe both teams really did learn something already about themselves in this game, no matter what.
By the way, I was going to tell you guys, I got a look at the Eldon tournament bracket. It is the murderer's row of tournaments. It'll be the 95th annual Eldon tournament. Versailles will be the 8th seed. Eldon will go in as the 7th seed. 1 seed Smith Cotton. 2 seed Eugene. 3 seed Osage. 4 seed Boonville. 5, Camdenton's in it. A lot of good teams. We'll have that later in the year. On the inbounds, Ahart slaps it out of bounds. They'll say it. Oh, he started to point. I thought he was saying it went off Bertelli, but I think he's saying it's Tiger ball. And that is the case. Versailles maintains possession, 1:13 to go. Tigers lead the Mustangs 54-52. Once again, winner on to the championship game of the 71st annual Eldon tournament. Oh, a dangerous pass, but Vansel goes up and gets it. Over to Walters. Bayshore there defensively. Over to Joey. And the Mustangs going to play the foul game as they get Joey Bertelli, but they need one more to get free throws. I'm a little surprised they're playing the foul game this early, but that tells me maybe they saw something they want to try to take advantage of.
Yeah.
Coach Caudell does his homework. I know that much. Braden gets in the backcourt, throws it to Coach Espinoza. Coach Espy checking the pressure of the ball.
Little moments like that, man, will.
So Eldon was down 7 just a minute ago. It's now a 1-possession game, and they have the rock. Talon uses the Britton screen. Talon all the way to the rack. Right hand goes! We're tied up at 54 apiece with 49 seconds to left. One of these teams are going to go play for a championship on Saturday. Braden drives. Talon takes it away. It's dished out to Bertelli. 39 seconds on the clock. Coach Espinoza wants a timeout now to set it up.
When these players come back out on the floor, they better not expect a whistle. These refs are going to let them play this one to the end, so they better have it. They better have it all together.
And buckle your seatbelts, get your popcorn. Are we going to finish this in regulation?
I don't know.
I feel bad because we're going to have to run to the other gym and jump in on that game.
We'll walk
Here's
quickly.
the thing, is that knowing that other gym, they're probably going to be ahead of us schedule-wise because we've got a heavyweight title fight going here.
No kidding.
I was trying to think of a good matchup to say for a heavyweight title fight, and all I could think was Anthony Joshua versus Logan Paul, but that doesn't really fit this one. That just makes me smile when I think of it.
Yeah, that one brings a big smile to my face.
This is more like Foreman Ali. You just don't know who's rope-a-doping here. 38.9 to go. 54 apiece. You got something, Britt?
I need anxiety medicine.
Bertelli with the rock. He crosses half court as we hit 30 seconds to play. Stokes is there defensively. Are the Tigers going to try to run this down? Somehow Walters winds up on the floor. Vance with it. I think Versailles is going to hold for the last look.
I would try to get the ball in Ryan Walters' hands right now and Harmon inside.
18 seconds. Oh, it's stripped. Ahart has it. Eldon on the run out to Tam. Tam rises, went for the jam, and it falls. Cody Tam gets the bucket, a three-point opportunity with 11.5 left. Eldon was down 7 with 2 minutes to go, and they take the lead. What I love, Cody wanted to jam that.
He wanted to. He was going for it.
And
he wanted to finish.
He went up strong enough that when it got stripped, it still went in.
Yeah.
He was going to try to put the exclamation point all over this game. Here's the thing. No matter what happens at the free throw line with Cody right now, 11.5 is plenty of time to get down the court and get a look. Plus, both these teams still with timeouts left. 1 for Versailles, 2 for Eldon. What a ball game. I think that timestamp's pretty close, right? I'm pretty certain it was a 7-point game.
It was like 2:06. I remember I think Harmon shot a 3, and about that time I think it was 45 to 52.
Trying to question decision-making, but I will say the Tigers had the rock with 38 seconds left and decided to try to run it down for the last shot.
The last 2 minutes of the game, I'm not sure I think we didn't need to push it as much, I don't think. I think we could have slowed down a little bit.
Cody is trying to make this a 3-point game at the COMC free throw line. Cody has been fantastic for Eldon tonight, and he does. The lead is 3, 57-54, 11 seconds, and the Tigers come up the floor. They need a 3 to tie. Vansel drives to the right side, 5 seconds to go. To Bertelli, inside to Allison, but the shot won't go. Tigers need 3 anyways, and that's how the game ends. Tigers needed 3, they go for a 2, shot won't go, and the Mustangs rally from down 7 to punch their ticket to the championship of the 71st annual Stover Tournament. Post-game shows coming up next. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Reaching your fitness goals doesn't have to be tough at Versailles Total Fitness. Tara Grantham is a certified personal trainer and registered occupational therapist who can help you reach your goals in a safe, efficient manner. Get your membership set up today and talk to Tara about training so you can take the first step in becoming a healthier you. Contact Versailles Total Fitness at 573-789-6800 Monday through Wednesday from 9 to 5:30 or see them in person at 131 North Monroe Street in Versailles.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
Hey, Missouri, when you're looking for a reliable pit stop, look no further than Eagle Stop. Family owned with over 50 locations. Whether you're gassing up or grabbing snacks, you'll always get a clean, consistent, and quality experience. And you're going to want to reward yourself with snacks, drinks, and fuel discounts. Download their brand new app today. Earn points with every purchase. Eagle Stop, where your journey is their passion. Stop by today and see why they're Missouri's favorite.
Man, an absolute slugfest between these two teams. And I will say both teams elevated their game to a different level and shown the ability they can play at. I know if you're Versailles, you're disappointed. You were up 7 and you lost this game. If you're Eldon, you're saying we were down 7 and fought back in this one. Eldon is going to move on to the championship of the 71st annual Stover Tournament. Tigers will play for 3rd place. Eldon will play the winner of this Russellville-Knob Noster matchup. Versailles will get the loser of this one. I mean, Jason, crazy ending, but man, that was a great game.
Yeah, I mean, somebody had to win. Somebody had to lose. I mean, but yeah, both teams, I think, played above and beyond what they've played all season long. So, yeah, great game.
We're going to have to wrap this up quick before we go, though. We got to name a player of the game. We didn't talk about this, but I think it's got to be Cody.
Oh, it's not even a question.
Yeah,
it's not even a question.
Cody put Eldon on his back when they needed it. What he finished with, was that
22 points.
22 points.
Big
and then
at the end.
The biggest points of the game, ending it down there. Cody closed the door on him. He is our shed batting cage player of the game. Put his stamp on this one. And I mean, like I said, so many great moments in this game. Versailles played excellent as well. Well, we're going to have to hold on a second because I see Big Britain coming up. We're going to try to make this quick so we can run down to the next game, but I'm not going to tell Britain no after a game like that. Throw that headset on, you fella. Just like that, just like that. Joined now by Britton Ahart, who got to be catching your breath after that one, man. You guys just went back and forth for 4 quarters. How's it feel?
Feels good. We got a lot to work on still going into that championship game on Saturday, but I don't know. It's going to be a good night rest tonight. I felt great.
Some things seem different tonight. We were talking on air that going forward, there's no excuses for you guys or Versailles because it seemed like you both took your level of play to a different mark tonight. Were you just amped up to play a rival? Do you want to go to the championship? Where did that energy come from this evening?
Just like you said, playing rivals, and when's the last time Eldon's been in a championship of a tournament? Exactly. Very long time. So just playing with those conditions, we just have to come out and give it our all, just like we did tonight, and it showed.
Coach Caudell, I've been begging all season for Cody Tam to try to throw one down. I didn't think he was going to try to do it on the biggest bucket of the game, but Cody came up clutch when you needed him. He named him the Shed batting cage player of the game. Tell me about Cody tonight.
I'm really proud of him. He had some tough turnovers there in the third and fourth that really were kind of shifting the game back to Versailles. Got into him a little bit. He responded really well. He is all of our guys, but especially that one over there too. They have grown so much in maturity. He responded well, came out, and then hit the biggest shot of the night. Again, another great assist from him too. Everybody's playing well together. It's a lot of fun.
Britton, there was a battle going on between you and Harmon all game long, but it looked like you were both embracing that. I know there's competitiveness, obviously, but were you guys having fun just battling it out all game?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's a very well-rounded freshman. He should be very good by the time he gets to his senior year, and it is just fun going at somebody like that, especially when they're younger. I can kind of, size him up a little bit, but he's a great ball player, and it'll show soon.
Coach Caudell, last year you guys won 5 games. Tonight marks 6 on the season, and you've got a chance to get 7 on Saturday. And if you do, you get to go home with a big old shiny trophy. How nice does it feel to be in early January already looking at a potential win 7?
Again, it's easy to get wrapped up in wins, and obviously it makes it tough whenever they're not coming. Again, though, I know it might sound cliche, but it's really not. I'm just proud of our guys and the way that they're working. Again, saw it right there. Down, it looked, other teams that I've coached in the past were down like that. After giving up a lead, we kind of, quit. These guys never did. They didn't know whether or not it was going to come out as a win or a loss, but they were going to play hard the entire time. When you do that, again, wins are nice. Don't get me wrong. You play to win, but again, I coach to see these guys grow as young men, and that's what we're seeing right before our eyes. It's going to make it really hard come February and March because this group has grown up a lot, and I've enjoyed coaching.
Britton, there's an old saying, the hardest thing to do in sports is learn how to win. You guys were down 7 points with 2 minutes left in this game. It didn't seem like, though, you guys at any point thought the game was over. With 2 minutes to go, down 7, where was your head at? And how did you guys keep playing the way you did and not just roll over and let it go?
I just try to keep everybody together in moments like that. We had a couple people getting their heads down, but by the end right there, it showed that everybody was working together as a whole. Just losing games like we have by 1 or 2 points the last 2-3 years, moments like that for us now, it's just we're used to it, we've adjusted to it, and we just go out there and, nothing can really stop us. We don't stop till the clock hits 0.
Coach Caudell, these kids, I can see it. The coaching, by the way, on the sideline, you and Coach Espinoza were as much a part of this game as the kids were out there just constantly changing things, going at it. How much fun is it when you got 5 guys on the floor that are giving everything? I mean, Bayshore spent as much time sliding on the court as he did standing up. How much fun is it for you right now?
It's indescribable, right? This is the most, again, this group has worked really hard to be as talented as they are. I think that I've coached some groups that were just as talented to start, but I haven't coached a group like this that works as hard and continues to give their best effort every single day and continues to stay committed to grow, right? It's not easy to do that, especially whenever you have seasons like we did last year. Or even the year before, we had our most win total in quite some time, but we finished on a huge losing streak. And again, easy to get mentally beat down. And these guys were mentally beat down for a while, but they, as Britt said, they've kind of come out of that. They've grown up a lot. And so seeing them grow up, again, as a coach, you can't ask for anything more.
Well, we're going to get to see him grow up one more time this week in the championship game of the 71st annual over tournament coming up on Saturday. Before I let you guys go, one last thing I got to say. Britt, that jam last game, that was filthy, man. We going to see another one of those coming up on Saturday?
Hey, I'll try.
You keep throwing down like that. You can come up anytime you want, man. Guys, thanks for joining us. Congrats on the win. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
That is Britton Ahart and Coach Caudell of the Eldon Mustangs as they take out Versailles and advance to the championship of this tournament. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and put a wrap on this broadcast. We've got to shift gears, run to another gym. Paige is going to keep things under control.